The years that you have been with the junglers, how many people have you killed personally or participated in the killing of individuals, including the Ghanaians and other foreign nationals?
It's only the Ghanaians and Aruna. If I understand your question well.
What's the total number of people that you have killed?
I have to count that, Chairman. I participated in the killing of these Ghanaians who were 30. Aruna. Mustafa Koli, Baba Job, Tijan Jallow,
Tumani Jallow.
Tumani Jallow.
Abdullah, well, not up. Go ahead. Mahmoud Cisse. Ibu
Job. Mawa Cham, and the other person, Jake Cham's husband. Can you kindly remind me his name again?
Suleiman Daw. Nur Cham.
I think that's it.
And the ones who were inmates in the prison?
Yes, the nine,
the
9 inmates.
The 9 inmates.
In the prison?
Yes.
Gone?
That's it, Mr. Chair.
That's it. That's 48. 48 people you have killed?
Yes, sir.
Personally?
Yes, sir, Chair.
I think, Mr. Chair, maybe the witness does not understand the question. Participating in killing does not necessarily entail him having directly killed every single one of them.
That's why the question was the ones that you killed personally and the ones that you participated in. So
Yes.
the total comes to 48.
Participation is 48.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. You can proceed now to make your concluding remarks.
I would like to make my conclusion remarks in Wolof, if I am given the opportunities. In Wolof.
In Wolof. He wants to make it in Wolof.
No, please go ahead. Yeah.
Limay wax fi
What I'm saying here is going to be long. It's not going to be long.
If I gata.
It has to be very short.
Ndaxte
Because
man
me,
ci dëkk bi laa juddoo fii laa yaroo fii laa magee.
I was born in this country, I grew up in this country, and I was brought up in this country.
Ba xew-xew yi yëpp xewee.
When all these things happened,
ñi ma ko bokkatoon.
the guys who were doing these things with me,
njiit yi.
the leaders,
ñëpp daw nañ.
they've all fled this country now.
biñ doon daw.
When they were fleeing from the country,
dañ ma ne nañ dem.
they told me, let's go.
ma ne leen man dew ma.
I told them, I'm not going anywhere.
suma dëkk bi moo ma gënal kenn nit.
My country is better to me than one person.
fii laay toog.
I will sit here.
suñ ma ooyee ëllëg.
When they call me tomorrow,
lépp li nga xam ne xamoon naa ko te bokkoon naa si te gis naa ko dinaa ko wax.
whatever I was involved in, what I see and what I know, I will reveal everything.
moo tax ma toog.
That's why I stayed in the country.
gars yi dem ba boori si border bi.
They went up to the border.
xam nañ ne Omar moom demut.
They know that Omar has not gone.
waaye léegi Omar dañ ko war a sàqal pexe.
Now they decided to set a plan for Omar.
ñu call ma.
They called me.
Omar.
Yaya
Jammeh yónnee na fi xaalis.
They said Yaya Jammeh has sent money to them.
ku nekk am na $2 million.
Every man has been allocated to get $2 million.
gannaaw demuloo.
So far as we are not going away,
kaa jël si sa xaalis.
come for your money.
ma ne leen man aw ma xam-xam de waaye yàlla daf ma dee aar ñëwuma. su fekk suma 2 million boobu seddoo leen ko yéen seen bopp.
I told them that, well, I am not highly knowledgeable, but I am going to tell you that God is protecting me. That 2 million, you can take it and share it amongst yourselves. I'm not coming. What I'm going to put on that is, that is, Gambians.
Suma rakay, suma magi, suma yaay, suma baay, suma nijaay.
My younger brothers, my elder brothers, my mothers, my fathers, my uncles.
I
am the person who made you to shed tears.
But
all what I have is forgiveness. Because of Allah. But if it is just because of me, myself, personally, I think nobody will even lose a fowl or much more a human being.
Why is the institute
But the institutes that I was working for, do I have done it? Leave this? If you perform already, that's the time when you can ask, why did I do this?
Obey and complain.
That's what they say, obey and complain. That's what it's all about. And
Suma institute
the institute that I was working for, they only work by orders. Especially when you are a junior. That's where they tell you the leader has never made mistakes. The leader doesn't make mistakes. The second, if the leader makes mistakes,
principle number 1.
Take him back to principle number 1. That's what they say, that the leader doesn't make mistakes. If you live in a society or atmosphere like that, and you happen to have a leader who is a bad person or who is a bad leader, because Yaya Jammeh is a bad leader. If Yaya Jammeh had been a good leader,
the constitution power.
The Gambian laws or constitution gave him the powers that be. So that he can give his final commands.
All service operators.
The whole service operators.
If
you are part of those service operators or operations, you will have to go by his command. Well, fellow Gambians, you know, we passed through a very difficult road. Many people cried here. There was nobody who made us cry.
su du ndigali Yaya Jammeh bu mu doon doxe si réew mi.
It was only Yaya Jammeh's orders and commands that caused people to cry.
Yaya Jammeh laa gis rek laa gis ku officer sami sax daf leen dee téye leen.
He was the only leader who I have seen who lays his own officers.
mu oola si kanam nga taxaw si kanam mu buddil la ndey.
He will call you
nu ko neexee.
for you to stand in front of him, and he will insult your parents any way that he likes.
seen soldaar yi bonuñ de.
Your soldiers are not bad people.
njiit bu bon ngeen amoon.
You had a very bad leader.
soo amee njiit bu bon nag.
If you have a bad leader,
te moom moo amee ndigal.
and he has the command,
ñu nekk si ron naka la ñoo baaxee.
those below him, how can they become good people?
ci li ma bokk ak li ma def yépp.
Whatever I have done and what I have been part of,
ma ne suma xol du sedda su te fekkul ne tooguma fit place bu mel nii ma won la ne man Omar si lii laa def lii laa def lii laa def yéen Gambian yi ut leen place si seen xol yi ngeen jéggal ma baalal ma te yàlla tax.
me, Omar, my mind will never be at rest unless I sit down at a place like this and tell you Gambians that me, Omar, this is what I have done, but now I'm appealing to you. I'm begging forgiveness from you Gambian people so that you can forgive me.
depuis ñu ma dóor.
From those whom I beat up.
depuis ñu nga xam ne seen lose nañ seen loved ones.
ak ñi nga xam ne seen mbokk yi dee nañ.
because yow tey.
you people today.
jël nga ki nga xam ne moo jiite njoboot wala moo tekati toppatoon njobootam.
if you
nga
take
téye nga kooku rey nga ko njoboot bi nu moo demee yàlla suñu buur rek moo ko xam.
if you kill the breadwinner of a family, now how is that family going to survive? Only God knows how that family will survive.
maa ngi ñaan jéggalu.
I'm
te yàlla tax.
I'm begging for forgiveness because of Allah.
lii moo tax ma ne man duma daw dem duma dem fet.
This is why I
foog ma
said
taxaw wala Gambian yi téye ma ne ma yaaree kaari yaaree bokk nga si rey kaari léegi ñun luy suñu yoon mooy ñu doxal luwaay Gambia sa boppa bi ñu dem tëj la.
this is reason why I didn't flee is that I said I will stay in this country.
moo tax depuis buñ ma arrêté.
This is why I said I will stay here until the Gambians get hold of me and decide whatever they wish to do with me.
Arrest suñ ma sax because the first group buñ arrest.
I was not arrested because the first group who were arrested.
Man fii lañ ma deploy Yundum.
I was deployed at Yundum.
Bori ñoo ñëw ñu ne ma seen nit ñi téye lañ leen de doo daw.
Bori came to me and he said to me, your colleagues have been arrested. Aren't you going to run?
I
said to him, I was not going to run. If I am to run, I'll run from the outside into.
But
I'll not run away from my country and go somewhere else. Just take, for instance, all the things that I have said here today. If I was amongst those that ran away, would you, the Gambian people, have had the opportunity of getting to know these things that I said here? This was why this is why I said I was going to stay and narrate those things that I saw, those things that God showed me, and apologize. And here I am apologizing. And I am appealing to the leadership of any institution that is. Let them help their subordinates. Today, if you go to the army, each time you will hear that a soldier has been caught with cannabis. If that soldier, what he earned was good enough for him, then he wouldn't be involved in trafficking cannabis. Help the young ones. Because the young ones are tomorrow's leaders. And Gambia, let us unite and be one people. All human beings, the Europeans, Africans, whatever human beings, we all came from one source. And one womb. We are brought here by Adam. It is here that we came. We had Fullers, we had Sereris, we have Manjagos.
Why is asal? Asal, si asal. Who knew you nekon?
But where people go finally after their demise? When God said to the dead, fly. Those are the people who meet in this world here, love each other or get married to each other. And the first to come down onto the earth, that's what kills people. And I have committed that sin. Xawil ak xawil ñom ñoo ko door ñom ñoo door reyante.
Man seen mbokk seen doom seen raka seen mag ñeneen maa ngi nii seen kanam commune naa siin bu mel noonu waaye jéggalu naa leen jéggal leen ma te yàlla tax.
Me sitting here, your younger brother, your son, your niece, your nephew, I am here sitting in front of you. I've committed that sin. I'm still pleading for forgiveness. That's all what I have.
Ñu baña dellu su mel ñu baña am ñu ñaan yàlla bu ñu mosatee may njiit bu mel ni Yaya Jammeh.
And let's pray to God so that God can save us from any leader like Yaya Jammeh.
Buur suy fo.
When a leader is somebody who is a playboy,
yàlla lu mu xam doy na.
What God knows is enough. I'm appealing to Gambians. I'm pleading for forgiveness, especially you, those who lost their loved ones through my work. Because in those days, I was directed to do this, do that, do that. I had no command of myself. I was just following orders.
The tactical level and the strategic level.
There is a tactical level and the strategic level.
Orders su jógee ci strategic level bi su rombé ñëw ci tactical level bi def ko rek moo dee des.
When orders come from the strategic level and come to the tactical level, what you can do is to carry out those orders.
Dafa des ci awma choice. Because army amuñ duma ko def.
In the army, there is nothing like, I will not do this.
I'm
appealing to the leaders of the army. Let them teach the younger ones, the soldiers, the young soldiers, the laws that they should know and the laws that should guard them.
That are governing them.
Yes.
Because man mi talk ni.
Because of me sitting down here today, I don't know anything that is military law.
Because access.
Because even if you ask for it, you will not get access. They should teach us so that when we know it, then we will be able to be straight, or we will help each other to become straight too. They have to rest, and we under them also need to have to have.
Because
If that happens, you will not have these bad things.
bu boobaa soldat du dem dugga si lum xamut.
If that happens, soldiers will not go and involve themselves in things that they don't know.
Mr. Jallow.
Yes, sir.
Just to end it.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to tell the Gambian people that you did not know it was wrong to kill other people?
No, not actually.
Thank you.
So man foog naa daal ma tëjee fi suma kàddu ñaan laa leen ngeen jéggal ma te yàlla tax.
I'm going to close my...
fu ma nekk nii banta boobu rek laa amee doonte ñaan.
What I have to say here is I'm just appealing to people, pleading for forgiveness. What I have is to ask for forgiveness. Thank you.
Chair, over to you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Commissioner Jones, you had a supplementary point.
It was the question regarding advice to the serving officials.
That I have already given. That is telling the leaders to teach the subordinates the rules that are governing them. Because most of these soldiers who are working in the armed forces, they don't know the rules that are governing them. And they should know it to the ladder. So that they will not fall in the trap that we are on today. So that the mistakes that has happened will not be repeated. I think it's only true that we can help the subordinates.
Thank you very much indeed for those concluding remarks and suggestions, and thank you for your testimony. We will meet tomorrow at 10 o'clock, tomorrow morning. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Look, guys, you guys got very big rams. I hope you don't get it from where I'm suspecting.
Do you think you're the only one who knows where all the good news come from? My son bought me this ram all the way from abroad with baluwo.
Oh yes, this must be baluwo. Me too, my daughter just bought one for me. True baluwo. With baluwo, everything is possible.
This Tabaski, you can buy ram for your family using the trusted Baluwo. Just log on to the www.baluwo.com website or download the app. You can buy ram, otherwise foodstuffs such as rice, sugar, cooking oil, and much more for your family this Tabaski. Baluwo, better than sending money.
Look, guys,